It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Welcome back to the funny side up
Hello. God,
podcast.
that was pretty
Finn,
extra.
how are we doing?
I'm doing absolutely swell. Well, actually, I'm not really. I've had to do a lot of revision recently, but other than
And
that,
we'll
I am swell.
we'll get into that later, but recently it has come a crop that it is nearly Christmas, and if you're seeing this, then it has already been Christmas because we're scheduled to release in 2026. But it has been a lovely experience. I recently decorated my room and put up all the lights. I've even got a mini tree.
Wow,
Um,
that's some
Next I'm gonna
dedication.
decorate the tree. I've got two sets of lights in my room. The plan is to have three, and I put my lights around my windowsill, and it makes like a cool portal effect. So I'm gonna do that soon. But at the moment I have um
Holy,
the lights on the wall and behind my bedroom
you
bed.
are putting in a lot more effort than me. Um,
Yes.
I've done absolutely nothing to do with Christmas. I bought an
Oh,
advent calendar, and that's about it.
what kind of advent calendar?
I have a Terry's chocolate orange advent calendar.
Oh, get in. Are you not you're not gonna put lights in your room?
Uh, Probably not. I don't think I can be asked for that level of festive cheer in my life.
Okay, okay. Well, off to a good start. Um, Movies, films, story making, storytelling, the love of creation that goes in on the big screen. Okay.
Okay.
Finn, I'm gonna start this off with a bang by asking you, what is your favorite movie of all time and why and
Uh,
how and who?
Not Christmas movie. Okay.
No, because this has come out in 2026. So we'll talk about Christmas not much because then it'll seem a little bit off theme, but next year,
It.
2026 Christmas.
I mean, this isn't even a Christmas one, but anyways, um, my favorite movie of all time. Ooh, that is recently a big fan of the animated Spider-Man films.
Yeah,
I don't know if they'd classify as my favorite, but they're
I
probably
think the art style
in and
of it is
around
just.
there. I'd say.
Well,
Uh,
who's your favorite character in it?
it's a bit basic, but Miles. Surely that's just
Oh,
the answer, no?
mine's Hobie from the second one.
Ah, yeah. I
He's
thought the
so
characters
cool.
in the second one were a lot better than like the first one.
I thought the second one was like a lot better than the first one. I don't know why, but like the
Really?
first one just kind of didn't do it for me. It
That
was good, but I didn't like it as much
that's quite
as
interesting
this.
because I've heard from multiple people I've asked that they say the opposite.
I don't agree at all.
And that's
They
what I
just
said.
stopped it.
I think they're both very, very good films. I just think the second one's better. And I was
Yeah.
surprised to hear that people think the opposite.
What was your favorite movie previous to the Spider-Man
I
movies?
wouldn't say they're my fit. I don't. Uh, a bit off the beaten path. No, not off the beaten path at all. It's a very popular film, but Hot Fuzz, like it's not like the. I
I've
would
never
never
watched
say.
that.
Oh, I really love it. It's
Is it about policemen?
uh, I guess yeah, but it's a comedy and it's like a mystery, and I just really love it. It's part of the Cornetto series, which includes the Walking Shaun and the Walking Dead, Hot Fuzz, and is it Fat Boy Slim? Maybe that's the other
I
one.
have no
I'm
idea.
not a
I don't.
movie man, but I really like them. Normally, I'm not a big fan of comedy movies because I just think, well, I actually am a big fan of comedy movies, but like
Yeah.
I would never rank them as my favorite movies because I just think like if I wanted to like watch something that's comedy, I wouldn't watch a comedy movie because I just think it's a
No.
bit. But yeah, I'm a
What?
big fan of that. But I don't really know what I'd say my all-time favorite movie is.
I really like this comedy movie. I forgot what it's called. I think it's like Big. Big Daddy, is it? So what's
Okay.
mine, but it's
Didn't
where these
expect
two
that.
like guys like babysit a bunch of kids. I thought what? Yeah, that one. Or
Have
like
I
the
watched
one
it, were you about to
oh
say?
I know I think there's one called Big Brother, which is quite good
Right. Okay.
with the guy from Elf in it. Oh, I love Elf, but we're not going to talk about Elf because that's a Christmas movie,
Uh,
and this doesn't come out around the time of Christmas. Um.
it also isn't really Christmas. This is like, it's not even December yet, but
Oh, but it's getting in the swing, isn't it? It really
I
is.
guess it is, yeah.
Okay. So my favorite movie is actually not one movie.
Oh, right.
It's a trilogy.
Okay.
And
Getting off, getting off
this
the
this
rule books, man.
don't say the beaten path again, you've already
Yeah.
used that.
So, I was gonna say it, then I was like, yeah, shit, I have actually already said it.
So, and I say trilogy because you could mistake this series as not being a trilogy because there is more movies after it. There's two more movies after it, but the main trilogy of the three like coincides because they all connect together, and the two other movies don't really. And I just feel like these three movies, I cannot place my finger on which one's the best.
I'm trying
If
to
I
think what
had
you're.
had to choose, it would be the second one. But
Am I gonna know what you're talking about? Because I'm trying to think of something now and I'm very confused.
yeah, okay, so and these movies are the Cars series. No, it's not. No,
Oh!
it's not. It's not. I
Oh,
was just no, it's
that's
Pirates
really
of the
sad.
Caribbean. It's
That's
Pirates of the
really,
Caribbean.
really, really sad. I thought you were actually gonna say the Cars movie, and I was
No,
like, oh, okay.
no, but I
Well,
said the second one, and
oh yeah,
my
no,
strong
yeah.
opinion is the second one is not very good. And well, I'll say I've got a lot to say about the Cars movies as well, but and Star Wars and Marvel. A lot to get through, sorry. But oh my God, I love the Pirates of the Caribbean series. Ever since I was like so young, I would because my first ever video game was the Lego Pirates of the Caribbean game, and from then it just like snowballed, and I watched all the Pirates of the Caribbeans, and I absolutely loved them. Like I don't know, I just feel like they connect to me spiritually in a weird way.
Right.
Sorry.
Okay. Um,
And
I don't quite know what to reply to that. I've probably watched one of them. I don't really remember it well. So,
I just think the story is incredible. It's a really like it's not like light-hearted, but it's not like really like dreary, and it doesn't do what Harry Potter does and just have like a really like calming kids movie and goes into like darkness. Have you watched Harry Potter?
I have. I can proudly say many things I say in life that I don't like. I haven't given much of a chance, but I can tell you something that I have watched every single Harry Potter movie, and I can concretely tell you, concretely,
Concretely.
concretely tell you that I do not like it one bit.
Do you know what, Finn?
Yeah, I do.
I'm literally the exact same.
Let's
I've
go.
watched all of them, and I do not like it at all.
Let's go. I know people who really like it, and I'm like, you,
I
you
get why
weirdo.
people like it, but
No,
it's
I
really
don't.
just not.
I
But
I really just don't understand it.
let me come back to Pirates of the Caribbean. I just feel like it connects to me because it's like something from my childhood, and the movies are just so good, especially Johnny Depp, Jack Sparrow. He's absolutely amazing character. I love all the other characters as well, and it really you really get a sense of the pirates because throughout all the movies their agendas and like what they want to do is so separate from each other that they are constantly betraying each other. That's why I realized when I watched it recently that it's such a different perspective and different characters and what their motivations are. And like the whole arching scope of the movie is just really exciting to watch and like what's gonna happen and oh, it's just such a beautifully crafted series. And I'll say the first movie, I love the first movie so much. It's like probably it's near to the best, but I feel like it lacks like a good component, which is Davy Jones the villain. In the first one, Barbossa's the villain. He's amazing. Barbossa's amazing, but I love Davy Jones. I think he's the most well-crafted villain in all of fiction, apart from Darth Vader. And the second one, I would say the second one's the best, but the in the third one, the scene at the end, the third one is really good, I think. A lot of people think it's a bit slow, but in the end, there's like the best climax you'll ever see in a um film apart from maybe Endgame, which is like the Maelstrom battle. It's absolutely electric. It's absolutely electric. It's so good. Oh, even talk about now, it gets my gears going, you know. It's such a good movie series. And yeah, I'm just all about it, you know?
Okay, that is, that's lovely to hear. But anyone else listening
Thanks.
who absolutely didn't understand a word that was just said, I am solemnly with you because
What do you mean?
one ear and out the other.
What do you mean? I shall explain that perfectly. It's
Yeah, I know,
okay.
but I don't know any of these people.
I know, but it's a beautifully crafted movie series, and I think
Also,
it.
is Johnny Depp a bit of a controversial character nowadays?
Yes, but I don't really care
Fair enough.
because he's just playing a character in those movies, and I feel like yeah, I don't really care for him as a person. I just like who he plays. I've had this discussion with someone else as well. I just feel like um well, I'm not supporting him in any way, but he's just yeah. I just like Jack Sparrow because his character is crafted beautifully, and he would be he's up there with one of my favorite characters in all of fiction, really.
Wow, that is
But
high
Finn,
regard.
to
Yes.
move it back to something we can talk about for ages and we love dearly, and we have some big old hot takes on, I guess. Star
Now,
Wars.
oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that first. I thought you were gonna say cars, but we
No,
can do
but
Star Wars first.
I think Star Wars more has a more grip on us, I'd say.
Fair enough.
Um,
Fair enough. What about Star?
God,
What about
what
Star
can we
Wars?
what can we say about Star Wars? Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful universe it really is.
Yep.
Oh
And
my lord.
first thing I'd like to say is that I don't think any of the movies come anywhere close to representing how good Star Wars is.
I disagree
Whoa.
because let me explain, okay? So
Okay.
I've said before that all Star Wars movies are, well, most of the Star Wars movies are quite lackluster because you have, let's count through this. In my opinion, I think the whole of the original trilogy is a banger. I know you haven't watched it recently, but seriously, I've watched it twice recently, the whole thing through.
Why have you
And
watched it twice recently?
I don't know, I really like it. I really like the original trilogy. I know
I mean, I
it
like
might
the
look
original trilogy, but it's like,
it
don't
might
know.
look a bit dated, but like it might feel a bit dated, but I know there's something nostalgic and something like it's a really just good product at the end of the day. It's kind of timeless. But I guess some people would argue it's a bit outdated, but oh, it's so good. And then you have the prequels, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Phantom Menace. I don't like Attack of the Clones. They were both a big struggle to watch. Yes, they had their good sides, like Darth Maul and Attack of the Clones having Padme. But they are a bit of
Okay.
a struggle to watch. Not so much as the sequel series. We'll talk about that in a sec.
Oh,
I think Revenge of the Sith is amazing. I think there could have been some stuff to do better, but Revenge of the Sith is absolutely amazing. And then you have the sequels, which are
yep.
oh okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out and say that apart from Kylo Ren being an absolute bitch, and what I mean by that is that he's not that powerful at all. He got beat by Rey, who's never held a lightsaber, okay?
If it's Disney, of course he did.
Attack of the Clone. No, oh, it's not. Revenge of the Sith. No, what's it called? Force Awakens. There we go.
Okay.
The Force Awakens
Thank God
is
you
not
got it,
that.
because I honestly could not tell you what that film was called.
Force Awakens is not that bad.
It's
I've
just
watched
called
it recently
Episode
as well.
7.
It's not. It gave me chills at one point. It's okay. It's pretty good as far as Star Wars films go, and then the rest of the two films, The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker, are the most painful thing ever. But according to you, Finn,
No, 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 no,
the ri-
no, no, no,
the
no, no, no,
Rise of
no, 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 no,
Skywalker,
no, 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 no. I'm cutting out. I'm cutting out. I'm cutting
the
it out.
Rise of
No, no,
Skywalker
no.
is the
It
best
will
film
never.
you've ever
No,
seen in your life.
no, 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 no,
Can you care to explain?
no,
Care to
no,
explain?
no. It's never seen the light of.
No, no, no. You must explain it. For
No.
context, he has
Okay.
stated that
Oh my.
the
Okay. Let
Rise of
me say.
Skywalker.
No, no. I
Okay, go on,
said
go on.
coming out of the cinema that I thought it was a very, very good film.
No, you said it was the best movie you've seen in your life. That's exactly what you said, word for word.
God, that's a really, really. But I think it's because I was overwhelmed in the emotion of Star Wars movies ending, and I enjoyed the bit with all the red stormtroopers, and then I retroactively looked back and was like, actually, not much happened, and I actually didn't give a shit about it. And I also threw up after it, so maybe I don't know. I
What
got
would you have
spiked.
said? What would you have said if it was an actually good movie?
Um, I
You
don't
just
know.
implode.
But like the thing
Oh,
is, it's just like I don't know. Like I love Star Wars as a universe, and I just think it's quite sad that it was ending.
yeah.
Like realistically as like what it meant for Star Wars. I think that's what I was kind of like on about. It wasn't a good film, and I
No.
know it's not a good film, and I don't know why I said that, but I was caught up in the emotion of it all.
Yeah. What's your favorite Star Wars movie then? Saying
Oh,
that.
episode 3. And I don't think it's
Yes.
that close.
I think it's close between the original trilogy, but I think yeah,
I
for me,
haven't watched
Revenge of
it.
the Sith is the best.
Well, I have watched
Yeah,
it, sorry. God.
I
um, I
I
don't want
think
to.
you should revisit the original trilogy because
Maybe.
it's not it's a really good watch, I'd say. It's a really good watch, and you can just appreciate it really. And but anyway, to move to possibly my favorite part of Star Wars, there's this little show
Ooh.
called The Clone
I
Wars.
don't think it's that little. I think a lot of people have heard of it, but do continue.
That's what I was
Oh,
sarcasticness.
okay. Sorry.
Um, if you haven't heard of it,
What are you doing?
um, what are you doing? Oh, I guess you don't like Star Wars then. But I would confidently say it's my favorite show of all time, I'd say.
I also know
I love
people
The
who
Clone
don't like
Wars.
that the series. But that's because they don't like prequels in general. So I think people who like prequels in any way will like the show, and I'm
I know people that don't like it because it's animated. I kind of understand
oh,
that, but I
I
don't know
don't.
how you do
It's
that.
not anime. Like if it was
No.
anime, then I'd totally get it. But it's not
Oh,
anime.
what a show it is, though.
I
It's a
agree.
beautiful
It
show.
is the best show I've ever watched.
It's the best part of Star Wars for me, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, I was speaking about this the other day. Funny enough, and I think it makes me so sad how bad Episode 2 is, Attack of the Clones, when you have
Yeah.
something like that. But
But
I'd also
I think
say, oh,
I
I'll
think
let.
as well it fleshes out Revenge of the Sith and makes it better for me. It just I didn't really like Anakin or Obi-Wan. Oh, I didn't mind Obi-Wan, but like it makes the characters so much more likable in that series because you just get to know them more.
But I would say maybe the opposite way. That I don't think the characters are very like. I think Clone Wars is a very 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 good series, and
Mhm.
season 7 went a long way to kind of fill the gap before episode 3. But I
Yeah.
still don't think the characters that they have in the Clone Wars are like even close to the characters in episode 3 or 2.
I kind of disagree because I think Obi-Wan's quite accurate.
No, well,
Um,
actually, I'm mainly referring to Anakin. Is my big
yeah,
kind of.
Anakin is quite
Anakin is
different.
quite far off to what he is. In fact, I'd say even the relationship between Anakin and Obi-Wan is a very different one
Oh yeah, I'd
compared to.
say in Revenge of the Sith, he almost like dislikes Obi-Wan quite a bit, and in the Clone Wars, they're more like brothers, you know.
Like, also his relationship with just everyone in the Star Wars universe. Well, not everyone in the Star Wars universe, but everyone he's like close to, like the Jedi Masters. Like, it is completely different to what you see in the films. Like, and
Yeah,
I don't like. I get why they had to kind of do it like because it's an animated TV series, and then I guess when it gained traction, they just kind of continued like it. But
yeah.
it's just what you see in the show. I mean, I assume what people who watch the show know Star Wars already, but like I don't
There's
know.
quite a big juxtaposition
It's like what
between
they talk about in like
Hayden
the
Christian
new
and
Marvel stuff, where it's
yeah,
like the shows they slot in between like make other characters like they're not at all what they're like in the actual films, and I think it's like that. But I think I
yeah.
enjoy it so much anyway that I don't care that much.
I get that, but oh, it's just it would be lovely. Do you know what I want to see is a Clone Wars style Revenge of the Sith would be absolutely amazing.
What do you mean a
And
Clone Wars style Revenge of the Sith?
if Revenge of the Sith was done in Clone Wars style and had like
Oh,
the voice actors for yeah,
yeah. I mean,
wouldn't that be sick?
but I just don't think the events of Revenge of the Sith would take place given what we know happens in like the Clone Wars TV show. I
No, I
just
think
don't
so.
think it's the same.
I think Clone Wars did a really good job at making Anakin like slowly become like you can very easily like see his anger and his frustration. I think that fleshed out the character more.
Mm,
And I get what you're saying, but I think it did also help Hayden Christian's Anakin as well, because you can see the anger of like the Clone Wars Anakin as well, but
Um,
also like
I mean, there are points like that, but I'd say I don't think they go anywhere near enough. Like, yes, he gets angry, but like, I don't think he goes anywhere near to the point where it's like what you see him do in the films.
I don't know.
Even
He
in
gets
Attack of the Clone, isn't Attack of the Clone is the one where he kills all the Tusken Raiders, right?
yeah yeah.
He is nowhere near close to that guy we see in the Clone Wars TV series. Nowhere near that
No, but
guy.
there is elements because he does.
Mm,
You can see that he like his Darth Vader-esqueness. Do you know what I mean?
yes, I mean, they do that bits where he's angry and he starts force choking people, but like, I still don't think it's remotely close to what we see in the
No.
the movies. But I still love the show and I
Yeah.
watch it. I'd happily let
Also,
them rewrite the Star Wars universe.
oh, there's a bit late now, but
Yes, but Marvel's doing it. They just make like new films in like parallel universes.
true. But I've got a lot of shit to throw at Marvel. So,
Okay, fair enough.
um,
They do deserve it recently.
yeah, and also obviously Clone Wars ties in a lot to our favorite game, Battlefront, but we won't get into that because we've already
Again,
done
yeah.
that. An amazing character in Clone Wars is Ahsoka. Oh my God, what amazing character! And they also fleshed out all the clones as well, like Rex. They created Rex. They fleshed out Cody a little bit. And I've got to tell you, I love when like the Clone Wars is at its peak, it is when it's like about the clones.
Yes, the clue
As the
is
name
in the
suggests,
name.
Clone Wars. My
Yes.
favorite character in Star Wars is Captain Rex, and closely followed by Ahsoka. But I it's our favorite arc is the Umbara arc,
Oh,
and
the
add
Umbara
context
arc's
to that.
insane.
It's basically a massive siege on this planet with all these different companies of troopers all like rushing to a capital. But Anakin, who leads the 501st, who we're following in the story, has to leave to go to Coruscant at one point. So they bring in this general, cool, what's his name?
Master Krell, is it not?
Ah, yes, Finn, it's Krell.
God, Thank God I could paste that into the edit and it makes it sound normal.
But
God.
yeah, he is like this massive arsehole who like suicide tactics the troops and just
Yep.
basically gets them to die. And at one point, he pins them against each other, and they accidentally kill their fellow troopers, and
Indeed.
it's just heartbreaking to see. But they rebel against him. But it's just such what a story to be told, and like no other
Oh,
show
it's
I've ever
also.
seen.
Can I just explain it? It's not because he's like I don't know. It's because he's a traitor. He's not
Yeah,
just doing it for the lulz. He's a traitor. That's the.
that
It's
was
just
important
the
to
the
say.
way you made it sound was just like yeah, just having fun, just doing
He
some little like training exercises. No, he was a
no, he
traitor.
was
That's
working
the
for Count
point.
Dooku,
And
who
he was
well, he wanted to
executed
become
in the
an
end by
apprentice.
the clone that listened to him, which was a nice
But
little
yeah,
arc.
that's our favorite like arc of the Clone
But
Wars.
can I
But
say, I remember
yeah,
as a kid a lot better, like a lot like more depth of the ones I like. But now on Disney Plus, I'm like, there's actually not that many seasons that I are all like that I like.
what do you mean?
Like some of the arcs. Like I remember as a kid, like a lot more episodes that I really like. But now on Disney Plus, I'm like, yeah, I'll skip this season. I don't really like this season. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I
but
mean?
that's probably
Like
the
the ones without the clones, like the one with the like I, I don't know if there's any point me like explaining all of them because I don't know if people
that's probably
watch, but
just the sword of time piercing your
no, no,
heart.
no, no. Like I just remember. I'm not saying that they've got worse over time. I remember loads of ones I like, but the ones I dislike are still there. It's just I thought there was a lot more that I liked. Is pretty much what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like there's a lot
but
of episodes and arcs that like I just don't like and I would just skip normally. So
um, I'd say that's less for me. I like most of the arcs, but there's a few I don't like. But I just feel like the whole thing,
I think the sun
Clone
one's the
Wars.
worst. Sorry, I kind of
Sounds
interrupted,
like you're
but
talking about like a Teletubby episode.
yeah,
Um, that like I just Clone Wars is just like a really integral pillar to Star Wars and the prequels. And I think without the Clone Wars TV show, the prequels become
shite.
just shite, much worse than you think. And I like when because we grew up with the prequels and not obviously not the original trilogy. It it's just it's something that most people skip out on is the Clone Wars when they're
Yeah,
getting into Star Wars. I just feel like if only they knew, right?
can
Because
I?
I was thinking, yeah, go on.
I think an important thing to mention when we mention the Clone Wars is a TV show like the Clone Wars, based on the original trilogy, which was Rebels. What do we think
Well,
about Rebels?
I've got a few things to say about Rebels. I'm not the biggest fan of Rebels.
Agreed.
It's fine, but I there's some episodes that are masterpieces, particularly one, which I say.
Indeed.
So since the Phantom Menace, when Qui-Gon killed, well, when Darth Maul, the guy with the red
Spoilers.
horns, killed Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, who is the apprentice of Qui-Gon, saw him die. And
Yeah.
in that fight, Obi-Wan took off
Oh yeah.
Maul's legs and sent him down. And throughout the Clone Wars, there's been a whole rivalry where Maul has actually got back his legs. He's gone back at the Jedi. They've had a few fights in the Clone Wars. Maul had an army of Mandalorians, but he lost that in the end.
He also
And
he also had like metal legs. He didn't just like super like duct
yeah,
tape his legs back on.
yeah.
Like he had metal legs.
And now in Rebels, you see them both as
Old men.
older, with Obi-Wan protecting Luke in the outlands of Tatooine in the sand, and you also see Maul, who used to have an empire and this whole future ahead of him, filled with
Viva
Sith
la vida.
stuff. And now they're
Nope, okay.
opposed each other in this episode. And it's just amazing because the choreography of the fight, you would think it'd be a massive, like, amazing fight, but no. Maul, like, engages with him thinking he's just some scrawny old man in the desert. But then Obi-Wan humbles him by
Oh,
using the same technique that Qui-Gon does against him, but Obi-Wan knows he's gonna go for the donk on the head with a lightsaber,
oh.
so he anticipates Maul's moves and then cuts him up the chest. It's such a beautiful like end to their story, and I think that is one of the best episodes ever.
And then
It's
doesn't
just
that
such a good moment.
that point leads on to the Obi-Wan show? Does it not?
The fuck are you talking about? No, I
What? Yeah,
don't
it
think so.
does. He kills
No.
Maul, and then he's like protecting Luke, and that's the Obi-Wan show.
Obi-Wan shows before Maul dies.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
Let that sink in.
I'm pretty sure Luke is older in the Obi-Wan show than he was in Rebels.
Wait,
Are you googling it?
yeah.
Okay, thank God we're gonna get a credible source for once. I'm pretty sure it's before.
No, Maul does not appear. Oh no, it's just appear. Um, is Maul alive during the Obi-Wan? Darth Maul survived his injuries by focusing on his. I didn't say.
Well, let's just pretend that I'm right. Um,
I don't think you are because
I'm pretty sure
Obi-Wan.
Luke is depicted as a baby in Rebels,
Obi.
and
No, because
then
Obi-Wan is much older than he is in the Obi-Wan
are
show
you sure
when he
that's not
kills
just
Maul.
how they depicted him, and then it's not really?
It could be, but I don't. I think he's still alive because the whole show of. We're gonna have to get like the BBY timeline that. That for context
What?
is
I
that
want the context of that.
it's the Star Wars timeline, and the
Oh,
BBY is the Battle of Yavin, which is the Death Star battle. So it's like if
why
it's
are you saying
before
Yavin?
Yavin, sorry.
God, you're really God. You got on that posh side of Star Wars
But
with
yeah,
timelines and Yavin.
talk about Rebels. I don't really like Rebels, but there's just some moments in Rebels which are really good.
Yes, like
Um,
that
what do
fight
you, what do you
because
think of Rebels?
uh, I didn't
It's a
like it.
little bit like a knockoff Clone
It was
Wars.
literally the worst version of Clone Wars, and like
Yeah.
it had
Clone
so
Wars is
much.
really good though, so it's not the
Yes,
worst
it's
thing.
not the worst, but like you can definitely go without seeing it, I'd say.
Yeah.
Although a lot of things like the Rebels links to the Ahsoka now, because like Sabine Wren and Ezra.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean I would definitely go. I could go without seeing it.
I'm gonna pivot back, and I think this should be our last Star Wars topic, so we can go on for ages about
Yeah,
Star
because we
Wars.
had the whole Battlefront 2 last
It,
one, and now we're
this is usually about movies. We were leaning to shows a bit. Andor. Is a somewhat recent show, and like that is also one of the best shows I've ever seen. It's a completely different take on Star Wars, but it's absolutely amazing, and also provides context and leads into Rogue One. Since you haven't watched Andor, what do you think of Rogue One?
uh I would say in terms of Star Wars movies, it's one of the better ones, but
Yeah,
I don't think that necessarily means it's one of the. It's not like I didn't come out the cinema going like, "Oh damn, this is great." Somehow I did for episode 9.
yeah.
um, but yeah, I think it's a nice film. It sits nicely in the timeline, and I think they were
I think
able to. Like everybody
I think
knew
it's
how
really
it was
good.
going to end when it started,
Yeah.
but like I thought it
And
was
that
alright.
Darth Vader scene at the end,
Yeah, it introduced some good characters. It had some good scenes,
and killed them all off.
but
Spoilers.
yeah, like it wasn't. It wasn't exactly like I don't know. It's I didn't want to rewatch it when I came home. Really,
Um, I can't really remember watching it for the first time, but I watched it recently. I really like it. But just the Darth Vader scenes and Director Krennic just really has it for me. I love Darth Vader and like Darth Vader should be in more modern things, except the Obi-Wan show, because I'm not a big fan of the Obi-Wan show. But the last episode of the Obi-Wan show was really good. But the point is, Star Wars is
I
amazing.
should really go rewatch these. I'm kind of
You really should
yeah. I
get the
haven't. I
itch,
haven't.
man.
I
Get
haven't.
the
I'm
itch.
not a big fan of rewatching things though, because I just like I know what
Well, I'm not a
happens.
big fan of discovering things. Really?
uh, no, I'm definitely a bigger fan of watching new things. Oh, actually, no. Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
What do you
revise.
do?
I'm gonna revise my statement because how like much I've watched series like Family Guy, The Simpsons, Friends, and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I've said
But
that you need to broaden
okay,
your
movies.
horizons.
I don't rewatch movies a lot. I rewatch series quite a bit, but that's because they're an at like that's because they're like a certain amount of time and you can kind of stop when you want. But movies, okay, this is actually why I rewatch series because series you don't have to lock in to watch them. I think it's
Yeah.
disrespectful to a movie if you're not locked in watching it. That's why. There we go.
Yeah, I'd say
You,
I like movies more than shows. I kind of lock in more than
but that's what I mean.
most.
Shows I don't need to lock in. I can do something else and
You're
just have it
right
on
though,
in the
but it
background.
does take a lot out of you. But I feel like that's got to happen sometimes.
Okay,
Like
fair
a good
enough.
like a good I'm not gonna say that. Um, but overall,
What? Okay.
but overall,
Right.
the Star Wars is it's such an incredible universe and it's one of the best.
I don't think we need to big up Star Wars that much. I feel like people are aware of its,
Yeah, yeah. Well,
standing in the game. But
let me have a bit of a transition for you though.
okay,
Let me
I was
transition.
gonna do it, but that's fine.
Okay. Oh no, fine, go away. Transition away,
Okay,
but this was a really good transition, this. You're
okay,
wasting a
okay.
transition.
Well, we can both do one, and we can see which one's better. But talking
Well,
about oh,
we'll cut the one that doesn't get in. Okay, let's go.
I think it's funnier to do too.
Okay.
Talking about a massive, well-known studio that's standing in the game has dropped off quite a bit in terms of its you know, what would I say, like
Base.
no, like fan enjoyment is
Yeah.
Marvel.
Oh, I thought we were gonna wrap the movie bit up now. But no, we can
Okay,
talk about Marvel.
understood. Yeah, we can
No,
talk
we can talk
about
about
Marvel. Um,
um
it's recently been terrible. Like
it
anything I've
has
watched from it recently has
after
been quite
Endgame, I feel like
shite.
a lot of people know that after Endgame the drop off is insane.
I didn't even particular. I would say the drop off after Infinity War.
Yeah, but
Actually,
Endgame was like the good climax though
yeah,
to
it
me.
needed Endgame, but it wasn't better than Infinity War.
That's my thing. Everyone says Endgame is a bit rubbish, but Infinity War and needs Endgame. It's just a
Yes,
finisher. It's
it
nothing
does.
else but a finisher.
It is. Yes. Other than like the Spider-Man films, I quite like Moon Knight.
I don't like Moonlight, but go
Okay.
on.
What, you
I
didn't like
thought
Moon Knight?
I thought the CGI just really took me out and was just a
You
rubbish
didn't like
part.
you didn't like the hippo.
I didn't get to the hippo because that's how much I didn't like it.
You didn't finish it.
No, I
Oh
was
my
like, fuck.
lord.
I s- the one scene got me when he was running on the rooftop, and I was just like, this looks so shit,
What
and the plot's
like
so
the
fucked.
dog?
No,
That's like the start.
Moon Knight was running on the rooftop. And I got to the bit where he became Moon Knight for the first thing, and after a few like episodes, mind you, I was just like, Jesus Christ, this is just so difficult to get through. And I was just
Oh
like, no,
my
I don't like
god, you
this.
didn't even. The ending isn't great, but
I couldn't do it.
you
Go
know
on
what?
though.
I'm slightly changing my opinion on Moon Knight as you're saying this.
It's
I
just,
liked
it's
I liked it, but like I
I
liked the
know.
backstory behind Moon Knight more than I liked it. Like Star Wars. Like I like Moon Knight the character. I think it shows like a different type of superhero about how he's got multiple
Split personality
personality, yeah,
syndrome.
yeah, syndrome, and I thought it was a very different like take on a superhero. But the film wasn't. I mean, the series wasn't amazing. Like the
I
ending
feel
was
like
quite
if you,
anticlimactic.
yeah, he's a good like premise of a superhero, but
Yeah, and that's why I
apart
liked
from
it.
that, he's just kind of Batman. But
No,
yeah,
but
there you
that's why
go.
I liked it. I like the character, and I like how they showed it. I like the build up. Oh my god, can I tell you something about Moon Knight?
Yeah,
They
sure.
literally, the final battle ends, yeah. Like
Hmm.
it looks like the heroes lost, and then it kind of just cuts to when the heroes win. And I am not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. That is literally what they do.
What?
They just cut to the hero winning. I promise you, I shit you not, that is what they do. It's because you know how they Moon Knight has three personalities.
Yeah,
He is Stephen, Mark, and then like the other one.
Jake, isn't it?
Yeah, Jake. So in the whole thing, you only see Stephen and Mark. Is it
Yeah,
Mark? I feel like I'm just
yeah.
saying
It's
Mark. It
Mark
sounds wrong.
Spector.
Yeah,
It's
Mark
Mark
Spector.
Spector.
So Stephen's like the innocent one, and then Mark's like the professional one, and we
What's
see both of them.
Stephen's? What's Stephen's surname? Stephen Fry.
Stephen Grant.
Oh, Stephen Fry. No, he's
Is that
red,
it?
isn't he?
Stephen Grant?
Yeah.
Don't
Steve.
know.
I don't. It doesn't really
It
matter,
does.
does
Yeah,
it?
it doesn't matter. But you see only them two, so you think it's only two of
Yeah,
them.
'cause it jumps to
And then
Jake.
and then Jake, yeah, you don't get to see him win the fight. So it's like he just blacks out and wins the fight, but we don't get to see it. And I'm like, why?
They really did a number on these writers after, like,
Yeah.
oh, it's just
But
Marvel's.
I like the thing at the end where it's like
But
they're like
let's pivot
okay.
it back to the main timeline of the movies. Before Endgame, it was amazing, really, because we had like movies like no, um, Age of Ultron. I love Age of Ultron. The first Avengers movie.
I
We
think
had
we like
Spider-Man:
Age of
Homecoming.
Ultron over, like more than a lot of people do.
I like Age of Ultron more than the first Avenger.
Like I think we hold Age of Ultron in a higher regard than a lot of people
It's
do.
just good. I don't understand why people don't like it. But all those movies got Black Panther, got the Spider-Man movies, got Captain America movies. Captain America Civil War was insane. That's my
What?
favorite Marvel movie.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Civil
Yeah, Captain
War?
America Civil War is
I
amazing.
feel like it's just filler until you get to the airport scene though.
No, don't you dare, man. Oh my God, it shows such a like a unique
Really?
perspective on like different perspectives, funny enough. With like Tony and
I don't know if I agree with that
Steve.
one if I'm truly being
Oh
honest, but
no, no, we can't
I think
can't
that
get into the
I
we
feel like the
can't
Winter
be
Soldier's
stuck on
better.
Civil. Yeah, you could agree, but like no, but oh, it's so good. It shows such like a conflict between them, and like you don't really know which one's right or which one's wrong, and it's just a real kind of movie. It's really like it sticks with you, and that kind of like I could see why. Like I don't really know who's right and wrong, and like in the end they've been pinned against each other. But um, and also on top of that, they introduced Black Panther and Spider-Man. What a goated up lineup! Unfortunately, both of them go on like fucking Iron Man's team.
Yep.
Um, oh my God, what a movie though! And Spider-Man and Black Panther are probably like
Can I
some of the
also
best
say
characters.
can
Yeah.
I also say in that movie there was Scarlet Witch and Vision fighting Hawkeye and Black Widow. Like not on
Uh,
the like on different teams. Like
yeah.
obviously they were balanced one on one, but like Scarlet
I don't
Witch
even.
in like the multiverse of madness, it just left right killing people for fun.
Yeah, but that's when she's all powerful, though.
But
She's not
I
as
don't know.
powerful. She's just a kid.
I feel like Vision with an Infinity Stone should be able to wrap this up pretty damn
Yeah, but that's
quickly.
the thing. They don't really want to hurt each other, though. That's like they're kind of
I
they
guess
want to
until he
apprehend
makes
each other.
someone disabled, and
Yeah, but he
that's when he starts.
does that accidentally,
Okay,
but and
but
then
he,
yeah,
yeah, okay.
that's a whole thing. But yeah, I love Civil War. Infinity War, probably the best one. Not my favorite, but the best product from a Marvel movie ever. It's just insane to see all these different characters from Guardians of the Galaxy to the Avengers, from all like the Black Panther movies, from just all come together in this like fight against probably one of the best, another super good villain. We didn't really touch on Darth Vader as much, but one of the best villains as well, Thanos, who was
Yeah,
written perfectly. It's just Thanos' film, really. It just shows you his
yeah.
character. And I think
I mean,
fleshing out bad guys is such a good way to do movies.
I feel like it could have gone so badly. And I think because it delivered on people's expectations, that's why it's held in such high regard. Because it could have gone so bad.
Oh, it's so good. What a film.
And then Endgame kind of ruins its credibility a bit, but
Yeah, but
that's
like I feel like
that's
Endgame
fine.
pretty shite for the whole time travel stuff. But it's kind
Yes.
of I was thinking about like it's just an homage to the first Avengers or the few Avengers,
Yes.
which is nice if
It
you
is,
take it in
yes.
that context. Because they're never gonna do that again. So, and the final battle in Endgame's absolutely amazing.
And then that
We're
also
not,
set up Loki.
but we're not here to, and Loki's amazing as well. There's so much stuff to talk
Yes.
about in this content, but we're not here to talk about how amazing Marvel is. We're going to talk about the drop off, because the drop off goes
Yes.
crazy.
Because that's more entertaining.
Yeah, can I start this off on your thoughts on Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness?
Yes. We both watched it together. And it was
And it was
horseshite.
horrible.
And we know someone who really liked the film because they like horror
Oh my
movies.
God.
And oh my lord Jesus, it's so bad. It's so inconsistent with Wanda's powers. It's just not an enjoyable film to watch.
And
What
I
the
can't
hell?
remember why, but it just makes no sense.
It's such a
Like,
mismanagement of the multiverse and Wanda's character, and like, what the hell did we just
it's
watch?
like everyone that is excited about the multiverse, you watch that and you're just, oh,
Oh
fuck.
shit. The freaking Book of Fashanti that can freaking beat any villain because you want it to, for plot
Oh, that was such a
reasons.
tough
Oh,
watch, man. Oh,
freaking, they named the character America. It's just like,
and she was just
oh,
shoehorned in for some reason. That probably one of the worst movies I've ever watched. And
oh,
the
the freaking
original Doctor
dream bit.
Strange.
Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. That when
It
you freaking
was.
dream, that's just your. Oh, I don't like it. The way it starts is one of my least favorite things.
It's such a tough watch. It's
It
so
really
bad.
is. It really is.
And it's just funny to think how, like, because you can see it's the same, like, the same people who made other Marvel movies, but now they're at their absolute, like, tether, and they're being, like, fucking
Also,
rinsed.
since
Oh,
when was that Doctor Strange? Can I ask? In any point of that film, since when was that Doctor Strange?
what do you mean?
His character is like 180 degrees flipped from anything we've ever seen. Like,
He's a
it
bit of
is ridiculous.
yeah, the whole Illuminati bit was, like, it was so weird because you introduce these like different versions of characters across the multiverse, and then you just kill them off just to show how strong and powerful Wanda is. Like you might as well just call her Thanos at this point.
I mean, she's probably stronger than Thanos at that point, if I'm honest.
Yeah, but
But
like
yeah, it was I didn't like when oh, who's his name? Oh,
what?
the leader of it,
Not,
the smarter one, the smartest
oh
one.
yeah,
What's his name?
Xavier.
No, not the
Guy in the yellow chair.
no, not
Wheelchair.
him.
Oh, what do you
The one
mean?
who's the smartest man in the universe.
Reed Richards.
Yeah, that's it. He got turned to silly string, and I thought
Yeah,
that
and
was a
he's
bit
Jim
sad.
from The Office. Read it? No, you don't.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, he's Jim from The
yeah, and I
Office.
thought it was
So
so sad that it was like, oh,
smartest man alive
he
gets
was like, oh
put.
yeah, we have a, oh yes, I have a child, and he's like, that's good. Oh no, it was like, do you have like a mother? And then it's like, yes. And it's like someone to raise them and get turned to silly string, and it was
Yeah.
just a bit of a like a bit of a sad watch. Like it was like we want this really cool fight scene, but let's turn one of the characters into silly string, give one of them no
It
mouth and
was really
explode
not
himself.
a good fight scene. Like the
It wasn't
cinematography
at
for the
all.
fight scene was rubbish.
And also,
Uh,
the guess who the one who survives like Wanda's like first two like things was a woman with a jetpack and a shield
yeah.
because that's how you do it.
I want to pivot this to we get so the premise of MCU Phase what 5 is it? Is rubbish. Did you watch Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yep,
Not the greatest film.
didn't like it.
Spider-Man No Way Home. It was good when I watched it, but it's a bit iffy. But
I'm
obviously Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire was awesome to see.
I am
Um,
absolutely proud to say I have 100% bias as Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, and I really like the film.
I get that. Yeah, it was pretty good. But then there's Eternals. I didn't bother to watch that. It looked
Nope,
rubbish. It is rubbish. Shang-Chi. I didn't watch that because it
I
looked
watched
rubbish
it.
as well.
You'll be
Was it good?
surprised. No,
Was it all right?
I didn't like it.
Um, so the general consensus is that Marvel has taken a massive dive, and now they are rebooting the MCU kinda, but before that, they are using
Animating.
all the heroes they have, and they've brung back Robert Downey Jr., who played Iron Man, to
Oh
play
yeah.
the new villain, Doctor Doom, and they're gearing up for Doomsday, which is a movie that's going to bring the Avengers, the Thunderbolts, the X-Men, and the Fantastic Four together for one last hurrah before they end before they reboot the whole thing, I think,
Ah,
into Secret Wars.
what do you
Are
think?
you
Oh,
are you
sorry.
excited? Sorry, are you excited for Doomsday? And do you think Marvel can make a comeback, or they're just going to become
Uh,
oversaturated and a bit rubbish?
I, 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 I won't lie to you. I'm not excited for Doomsday. I don't. Marvel have done a lot of things to lose my interest in general Marvel,
Yeah.
and but I was gonna say, what do you think that they're just kind of buying time now, just making animation? What do
Oh,
you think of that?
I haven't seen any of the animations
You
yet.
haven't seen Zombies or What
No.
If?
No, I've seen What
I
If.
really
It's
liked
fine.
What If season one was good, and then the rest of it's a bit.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's yeah, I like What If, but
You didn't
that's
see
not as
Zombies? I
no.
thought Zombies was kind of alright.
At this point, I don't really want to get involved
I
with.
mean, fair enough, but I just thought Zombies was like it starts off a
Um,
bit meh, and then I don't know. I thought it was alright for a Marvel zombie film.
it looks fine, but I don't think it could get me there, to be honest. And but now they're transitioning into a new. I'm not very excited for Doomsday. I'm a bit worried about it. I will watch it because
Yes.
it also just seems like they're trying to recreate what Infinity War had. That's exactly what they're
Yes.
doing, actually.
Yeah.
Um,
And the Robert Downey Jr. thing just screams of desperation. Honestly,
yeah.
I
I feel like if you're gonna, but that's kind of the only thing that will bring people back, so it makes sense.
does
But
it like I feel like the people who really like Marvel are gonna watch it anyway, and the people
well,
who don't like
yeah.
Marvel that much, does an actor coming back to play the villain really like? I don't know. I feel like most people are
In
just gonna watch
I
it
think
because it's a
so.
big Marvel movie.
Oh yeah, I think that too. Because I just think if Marvel has been like,
I thought it
it's
was a
crazy what
silly decision.
it's crazy what Marvel have done really, and
But he got
like so
so
far.
much money for it.
Yeah, but this is just. It's just, yeah, as you say, it's just a bit desperate. And it's just kind of rehashing what they had in the past, really, which is trying to bring people back. A little bit like Fortnite, but we discussed that
Oh,
last time out. But I think there's surprisingly a lot of parallels you can make between Marvel and Fortnite, which is
well,
funny. Um,
they did cross
but
over a
yeah,
few times. Oh,
it
when they
did.
did the freaking Infinity War game mode. Oh, oh no, not the Infinity War, the Endgame LTM.
Yeah. We won't discuss that though, because that's a little bit niche.
It is.
Um,
Well, actually, probably a lot of people around the world probably played that, but yeah.
the
Well,
transition though, because The best transition always starts with the transition. To talk about Marvel movies and the impact on movies that have been made in your life, I'm going to ask you the question of if you had to create a story of some kind, like a book or a movie or a show or just some sort of storytelling media, what story do you want to tell? Where would you say it? How would you say it? What kind of characters would you have? Um, like what in your mind would just like something that you can create as a story and you just would just love to make, really.
Oh God, you've really put it on me.
I have, but I did warn you.
You did, but then I completely forgot what you said. Um, I don't know. I probably would set it. Oh, post-apocalyptic's not a bad shout
Yeah.
because I don't know where the world's going. Maybe, um, or back in the day, like
What
what?
do you mean back in the day? Do you mean like old, like medieval or like
Yeah,
Western
what's
or
wrong with back in the day? Back in
just
the
like it feels like you're saying about like the 90s or something, isn't it?
maybe
Back
the
in
old
my day.
the old stomping grounds of the early 2000s.
Yeah, but like what kind of like thing would you want to emulate? Do you want like it to be like epic or like it's quite a lot to
I
think
don't
about,
know.
but like what do you see as taking all these stories from other like projects like Marvel, Star Wars, like
It would be very difficult to kind of replicate Marvel or Star Wars.
it
I
would, but
think.
like what's inspired you to like create something of your own? What
Uh,
kind of vibe would it be?
I would definitely make like fantasy sci-fi shite.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I'd make a realistic thing at all because I just think that it removes quite a lot of creativity you would have over something.
Bit too
Um,
artsy for me. I feel like making like amazing world is more cool, in my opinion.
what's too artsy?
Well, like there is movies that are realistic and are quite good, but like
Oh,
I feel
I
like
see.
that's a bit too,
Yeah,
yeah, a bit too
too
farty for me.
artsy, said the art student.
Right.
Yeah, I would definitely do fantasy, probably set it back in medieval times. Like kind of like Game of Thrones, I guess, would be
Hmm.
probably a creative direction I'd go, but I don't really know.
I
I
was
haven't.
gonna say the exact same thing
Oh,
because I'm watching The Witcher and playing The Witcher right now, and
oh,
that's set in a fantasy
he
world.
said it again.
I just, what?
No,
I just
I'll let you say it.
I just think that kind of like world just like I haven't met anyone who doesn't like a good fantasy like show or something or like just fantasy content is amazing and just all like the different like species and like already like you know, like elves, dwarves,
Yeah,
all the kind of people who know these fantasy like D&D sort of shit. I just think that kind of world is just amazing. But I also love like kind of like piratey, bit Renaissance, but maybe a bit earlier. Like that just vibe is just really awesome, like to anyone really. And like cool monsters and different
can I just say,
creatures, yeah.
and I'm gonna sound so stupid because we just said Game of Thrones and The Witcher, which are like internationally known and internationally loved for like the
Yeah.
world and stuff. I'm gonna throw something out there that I think is a better world than it has any right to be. And I'd
Yeah.
say that
The Lorax.
no, you're gonna make fun of me or just not understand me so much. But the Clash of Clans and Clash Royale world, I think I think it's really good, and it's for a mobile game. It's so much better world than I think it has any right to be, with all the animations they make and all like the places and all the.
Would you want it to be animated then like that?
No, it's not like
Well, I
no.
guess it takes an element from the
Yeah,
fantasy
it
stuff,
does,
just
but I
makes it
think
more.
for a mobile game, like they've done it so well, and I didn't like. Who would think that a mobile game would go into all the effort that they have to
That's
create
an
the world they
interesting
did?
take. That's an interesting
Yeah.
take. Um,
But I love
also,
animations from. Oh my god. If you ever want me to like any game more, make animations and stuff like that. I honestly, I don't like Apex Legends at all, but Holy and Overwatch, I don't like either of them. But I will watch all the animations they ever make. And what's the other game?
Marvel Rivals,
Oh, no, but they're all right.
League of Legends.
No, 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 no. Valorant. Didn't I
Well,
played Valorant? Didn't really like it, but very, very cool animations.
you should
And
watch
that's how
Arcane because that's the whole
Arcane.
series. Is Arcane is the whole series of animations like that.
What from what thing is it?
League of Legends, I think. I
Oh,
think. Yeah, I think so. You
yeah.
should watch that. It's the
That's
whole thing of that.
any way for me to like a game more. Just make animations on it because I
That's
love them.
sick. Oh, the Apex Legends ones are sick.
Yeah,
The Overwatch ones are so cool as well. Let's talk about the Revenant one, which is a bit niche, but oh, that's cool. So cool. Um, oh yeah, I think like stories like that as well, like on different planets and stuff. Like
I think we should definitely make a series where we watch like niche things like that. I think
yeah,
would be cool.
niche. Not like Arcane. Arcane's not niche at all.
Not niche, but like I don't know. We
Just a
need
bit
like a
more
movie
broad.
night. I mean,
Oh, he's plugging it.
try and not be copyrighted, but I want to make a movie night where we obviously maybe to the point where we do face cams because maybe
Yeah, that'd be
like if we
cool.
don't have face cams, it'd probably just be a bit piracy. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool if we did a movie night because I want to watch more movies, and I've never watched a
But
movie while talking to someone. I think it might be fun.
yeah. So to sum up, like overall, like the world building and experience and like the s- there's just the grasp of like the world that you're making is just really important. Feel like if you have a really awesome world building, it's just so more interesting. And also if you have an amazing story, that's just also awesome. Much like The Witcher or Game of Thrones or any fantasy like kind of film. Or like what's it called? Lord of the Rings. I haven't watched Lord of the Rings, but it does look amazing.
It is kind of questionable that neither of us have ever watched Lord of the Rings when it's like
No, it's bad, isn't it?
it really
It's like
is.
it goes along with like Star Wars and shit.
Like
Like
it's really, really, really like regarded as one of the best things in like media, and neither of us have watched it.
maybe we should
Have
watch
you
it
ever
on the
watched
movie
Breaking
night. We should.
Bad?
No.
We we are really bad at this. We
Yeah, I
we
mean,
we definitely deserve to be putting those people who just watch like Marvel and Star Wars films.
not as much as you. I'd
No,
say I'm a
yeah,
little bit
but
more.
we haven't. You haven't watched Breaking Bad or Game of
No.
Thrones, like
I just, I'm a bit put off by like Breaking Bad, not so much as Game of
because
Thrones, but like
drugs.
Breaking Bad just seems too like good to be true. Like there's not
Really?
too many people like it. I would watch it. I would watch Breaking Bad, but first let me be done with The Witcher because it's a long thing.
Yeah,
I'm absolutely loving it at the moment. Um, it's lovely to know that all like these tons of different like worlds and like content is out there to watch as well. It's very cool. So
yeah.
give us time and we will experience the lovely worlds of Breaking Bad and Lord of the
How we haven't
Rings.
watched it is slightly
Oh,
embarrassing.
some other like big movie series or something. I haven't watched any of maybe The Walking Dead or something. Um,
Yeah, I mean,
but
Stranger Things recently. They've got like the whole KFC promotion thing.
Strange Things. I'm not
Oh my,
too.
did I tell you that Stranger Things in KFC, they have like a burger, but it's red. And like they've
Did
just
have
got a
Oscar
bur
Piastri? They made his burger black. Do you see that?
oh, no.
Sorry, off topic a little bit.
Yeah,
Um,
sorry. Um,
to to
that's
to
funky.
uh to sum it up, I don't think we'll have time for enough of topics because we have just
Wait, how
hit.
many have you got? Because
I've got
we
three more. I've got three more left,
three
but we have
more.
fifth.
Jesus, what have we been talking about? How is it
But the
already an hour?
movies have taken this whole thing.
Maybe one
Um,
more topic because I think we did a
okay.
few
We have
cuts.
15 minutes before the race though, or the
Oh
qualifying.
God.
We'll cut
Okay.
this bit out. Okay. And right. not to put this in, but do you want me to do stories you came up with when you were a kid or the Power Ranger boy story?
Oh, the Power Ranger story.
Okay. So, from movies, talking about all of that, I'm gonna end off on a little anecdote for you all.
A great one,
Um,
I'd say.
I think so. Power Rangers.
Oh, very well
Not the
known.
best movie series. It was like a series, but it's just really rubbish. But it's like everyone loves
There are
it though.
loads of them as well. I don't know how
That
like the licensing works on Power
Samurai's
Rangers,
the
but they're
best
like,
though. You can't
yeah,
argue.
this we
Samurai's the
used to
best.
watch the samurai ones, and
Samurai,
it
my go.
inspired you, wouldn't you say?
I yes, because I when I was a child, I was playing in the living room as one does.
Yep.
And in the show, they transform into Megazords. Basically, they're a mesh of all different mechanical like components that make up a massive mech, and these mechs might fight massive monsters. And
Yep.
in doing so, I had a
Can I
little
just say
train.
this sounds like a clip from like something like You Being Framed, or just something like a teacher would tell their class, you know when like teachers say like don't swing on the chair because Timmy broke his skull doing that.
I didn't
But this
quite break
sounds
my
like one of
skull,
those.
but
Yeah, but this sounds like one of those stories, or going on something like You Being Framed, because
yeah.
how just not crazy, but like
It's
it's
not that crazy. You're hyping it up. Wait,
yeah, but
wait
it's
for
just
this one,
quite
guys. It's gonna be crazy.
okay.
Um,
Crazy is an overestimation, but it's I enjoy
s-
it.
Let
It's a
me
quite
finish.
fun
I had
anecdote.
this little like table, like train table, whatever it was. I don't know if it was, but I had this like little like setup where I had like these different like areas on this table, and then there was a bridge in one area. And as a Megazord does, I picked up the bridge to confront the monster.
Yeah.
And with bridge in hand, both hands, by the way,
Oh
I
God.
I sit up and I was like, on guard, monster. So I swung it around, it pirouetted, and as it pirouetted, I swung it deadpan into the corner of the TV and absolutely destroyed like half of the TV. So essentially, I whacked a TV with a bridge.
Yeah,
Is
as a Megazord from Power Rangers.
no Megazord, my friend, not
Oh,
Megazoid.
Megazord. Oh, sorry.
Oh, my parents weren't very happy, but I was
I can
because
imagine.
I obviously I don't know what you do after that. I think I just dropped it and like hid upstairs because like, would you kind of just sit there and go,
Oh shit.
oh shit, here we go again. And I was like, I
Again. What the...
again because I was when I was at school, I also had
You
a
broke another
parent,
TV at school.
not another
Jesus.
TV, but I was given a. Do you know like the power up the things like the transform? What are they called? Morphin time gauntlets because it was
What?
my birthday. Morphin time. Is it called Morphin time?
Isn't that Ben 10?
I thought no, I thought it's Mighty Morphin time, isn't it? I
I,
swear it's Morphin time.
I'll let you
I had this
continue.
I
Continue.
had this Morphin time gauntlet 'cause it was my birthday and people let me have it. And like, I just remember being so like sad it didn't actually turn me into a Power Ranger.
Right.
Um, I think I was a little bit stupid. I just remember because like I remember just being gutted.
What age, by the way?
I don't know
Because
when I
if you've
was in
got to
like
turn around and say this is like 14, then I'm gonna have.
no, it's just like that's like six or something.
Okay,
Like
that's not terrible.
around the time I hit the bridge, but like I just
Uh,
had some difficult Power Ranger days, but
okay.
you know what are you gonna do? But so
What you gotta
guys,
do?
that's gonna end it on episode 3, 4. What episode are we on now?
Three? Yeah, three.
I think it
Maybe.
might be yeah, 3.
Although
We
all of
can't
these are
keep track.
releasing in 2026, so we actually don't know what's an
We
episode and what's
don't
not.
know, but thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Next time, we're going to have a little bit more diversity in what we talk about because we rambled for ages, but we
We
hope you
really did.
enjoyed. And as
Yes.
always, I'm going to do the classic YouTuber thing again.
Oh
As
God.
always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Got your pet gerbil to do that one, did you?
Meh.